How's it going, guys? This is Napoleon the Aphrodite. Welcome back to Let's Explore the NES library, excuse me. This is just something I felt like trying to redo or continue along with. So this is episode 3. This is 1943, the Battle of Midway. So here, after pressing start, we get this. And I do not know. That'll work fine, yeah. Rikaku flight. No, I didn't get to read that. Oh, we get music this time. Look at that. Plays very similar to 1943 or 1942. My bad. What's the POW do? I do like the addition to of the music that they added to this. Again, this is just another vertical space shooter. Nothing real special. Space shooter. Wow. Well, essentially it is. I mean, this genre of games would be considered a space shooter, I suppose. I guess we want to go for the big ones, because those will do wondrous things for us, I guess. Is that ER energy down there? Okay, that green plane can die anytime now. He died. Yay. There's not a lot to say, but it hasn't already been said. Never played this. Oh, I got a thing. I don't know what that did. Yeah, the reason, well, I'll talk a little bit, I'll vlog a little bit here. The reason I haven't been, oh dear. What is going on here? I'm sure you guys can see for yourself, so I won't do much explaining. Oh, this is cool, actually. This. Frick. Okay, anyway. My last recording setup was not that good, but I think I fixed the problem. I got another hard drive to save my raw video capturing to, and that hopefully will solve things. In regards to lag, if you remember the last episode. And I just now recently figured out that I could do this, so that's why this took so long, and I am dead. Game over. Are you freaking kidding me? Dude, continue. Rikaku, fight bravely. There we go. So, I have a new tactic to capture. I think that E down here is my energy. I don't know, I haven't been paying attention to it. So hopefully I've figured out, anyway, I've hopefully figured out the, what has caused my lag. I think it might have been just because I was being stupid and saving to the, what is that? Saving to the, drive that's using to capture the footage, and that just causes lag, I guess. So I'm saving to a separate drive this time. Just had an 80 gig hard drive just laying around. So I installed that. Actually, funny story to go along with it. I was installing it, and a while ago I had decided I wanted to dual boot my hard drive with Ubuntu. So I have Ubuntu dual boot on here. So for those of you tech-savvy people who know what I'm talking about, this is for you mainly. I went, as you know, when you dual boot with Linux, it gets rid of the Windows bootloader and replaces it with its own, which is I can't remember what it's called, but it's its own bootloader. but it only runs if you have Linux installed. Or if you have it installed onto your hard drive, Ubuntu onto your hard drive. So I forgot this when I was partitioning my new drive, and I saw that there was unknown partition, and I'm like, on my C drive, I'm like, oh man, I wonder what that is, because it wasn't the 80 gig, it was like 20 something, and I'm like, I didn't see another drive while I was putting it in, so I'm like, oh well, what's going on? I'll just delete the partition and everything, so everything was fine. And I went back to... So I shut the computer off for the night, and I went to go boot it up the next morning, and it didn't want to boot up, and it said there was like an error mode or something that I was running into, and frick, okay. I was running into an error, and so I did a little research, and dude, I'm just going all gung-ho with this energy here. Anyway, and so I did a little research, and I eventually figured out that the unknown partition I deleted was the part of the hard drive of my C drive that was partitioned towards Ubuntu, and it took me a good hour to figure that out, and then another hour to actually, well, and then I remember my disk drive. I have my disk drive in my computer. I guess the reader is bad or something, because it will not, for the life of me, it will not read any disk. So even after I set my computer to boot from the disk drive rather than the hard drive, it still would come up with the error. And so I eventually figured that out, put Ubuntu onto my a spare thumb drive I have lying around, and it took about an hour to get that, so I installed it, partitioned it, and split the C drive. I'm meaning to get rid of this. I just need to find a Windows XP boot disk. That, of course, I need to get a working disk drive first. So until then, my C drive is split about halfway down the middle of stuff I'm not even using. Anyway, this will be our last try before we, sorry I spent a lot of my time talking about my computer problems, but it was a lot better than, well, you see, you just shoot things, and, I mean, at least I think it was better. I actually got to, it kept me talking about the consistent thing. So, right now I'm currently working on getting a new disk drive, so I can get a Windows XP disk drive, or boot disk, so I can re-get the bootloader, the XP bootloader, because I'm running XP, Windows XP. So, if you guys have any recommendations about how to, or if there's any, like, anyway, I was gonna say, if there's any, like, stuff out there that can, like, be put on a hard, like, if the bootloader is out there online and can be put on a thumb drive or something, that I can do that, post in the comments or something. Anyway, that's about all for today. This is 1943, the Battle of Midway. I thought it was pretty fun. It was a little difficult, probably because I didn't know how I was distributing my perks at the beginning here. But, you know, what can you do? Hopefully these episodes are going to start coming out a bit more frequently. So, that's about all for today. It's been Napoleon the Alphamite with Let's Explore the NES Library. Catch y'all next time.